it's Tammy here, and today I'm going to be working with the Stretch Your Imagination cartridge. What I like about this is you can make quick and easy cards for most holidays and occasions. So let's get started. I've already loaded my paper into the machine. We're going to be cutting out the wine glasses that are on page 73. We're going to make the quick card. We're going to use the card, and then we're going to do the card frame. And I'm going to be cutting that out at 5 inches. So let's hit my card. The wine glasses are here. I'm going to set it on 5 inches. And this is going to make a really quick card. So I have my speed and pressure on 5 and also my blade depth on 5. So I'm going to press cut. Okay, let's hit the line return to bring it up for the red. And I move my blade over. Okay, I'm going to hit the card frame and repeat last. And I'll cut. Okay, now for our next cut. The card frame layers really nice on the card. That is the only one in this cartridge that does. The other ones, the shadow, the blackout, the silhouette, the layers, they layer on the glasses. So you have to change your cut size. I had to play around with it. About 2.5, I have discovered fits pretty good. I want to do the blackout feature right here for behind the card. That's going to go right here. I want to do the blackout cut. So I'm going to have to cut that at 2.5. So I'm going to press blackout. And let's move my blade down. And I have my size on 2.5. And I'm going to do repeat last. And cut. Okay, I'm going to unload my paper and we'll start to assemble the card. Okay. Here are the pieces I've cut for the card, and I've also cut this paper to back it 3.5 by 3.5, or 4.5 by 4.5, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to start by putting on the card frame. And let's see here. Need to get these out of the center. Okay, I'm going to assemble this. I'm using my two-way glue pen. Each of the frames in this cartridge are different. Some are bigger. Now, we could just leave the card like this. I will fold it. There's a little line that the Cricut gives you to help you fold it. They make a little cut. Now, I could leave it like this. And I could even just back it with this, and it'd still be a cute, quick card. But I wanted to back the wine glasses with this blackout. Now, I didn't pick the shadow because I didn't want it to extend out over the glasses. I just wanted it to cover and look like there was like a little shadow, but it's the blackout feature. Now, I'll set it here. Now, when you do these, even though I cut this out at 2.5, it is not absolutely a perfect fit like most of the cartridges are layering. Because remember, these are meant to layer the base. Okay, now I'm going to also attach my white piece. Okay, so that is how simple that card is to make. Now, I want to show you a little variation. Here's my variation. Now, I cut out the shadow for this one in black. I cut out the blackout in light gray. I cut out the base in dark gray, and then I cut out the layers here in the red. And they all layered nice on top of each other. That's just a variation to this. Also made a card, just like some of the other cartridges. These I cut out at 3 3/4. And I put it on a 5x5. I wanted to make the same size card, a 5x5 card. So that's what I did there. That's a variation. Okay, one final thing I did. The last key is a foundation key, is one of them, and under the silhouette is the envelope that will fit the card. So you can cut that. One of the rules are to always cut your envelope first to see how big to cut your card. But I have 5x5 envelopes, but I couldn't cut the envelope 5 inches. I could only cut it 4 3/4. So I loaded my paper with a 12x12. I just used white. Then I hit silhouette and hit the last button. It's a card button. You can have different bases for cards. You can use these to go on the inside of your card. It's a foundation key. So I cut it at 4 3/4. And if I used my mat that is longer, my 12x24, it would have cut the 5 inch. It would have made it wider. It didn't use up all the width of the paper, just the length. So I could have cut one on that mat. But I cut the 4 3/4, and this is what I discovered. After cutting it, let's see, I used the fold marks. My card basically fits in it, except for the very top. So what I would do is trim just 1/8 of an inch off the top and the bottom. Or the next time you cut it out at 4 3/4. So that's just a little bit of information. Like I said, have 5x5 envelopes. So that's what you could do. Thanks for watching.